name is Carla Cordero. I'm an agronomist and I have a master's degree in horticulture and agronomy, and also I have a PhD in agriculture and agronomy at UC Davis. I'm currently working as a rice breeder and also as a food security coordinator at INIA Chile, which is the National Institute of Agricultural Research in Chile. I'm going to be covering the module 2, which is the climate adaptation module, in which we're going to cover 3 sessions, and we're going to be able to understand the concept of climate adaptation and the impact in agriculture and rural livelihood, understand the approaches and measures of climate adaptation for the current and future agri-food systems. We're going to familiarize learners with the Extension Advisory Services approaches, tools, and strategies which are essential for integrating climate adaptation information and practices in agriculture. Also, we are going to incorporate the climate adaptation recommendations and actions into rural community plans. In session number 1, we're going to be covering the introductory concepts, which are going to be including climate adaptation. We're going to include the maladaptation, adaptation deficits, and different approaches and strategies to adaptative capacity that have the different countries and different levels. In the session number 2, we're going to be covering some cases and examples of these strategies to face the different consequences of climate change. For example, as a climate change, we're going to be facing different heat waves. We're facing them in agriculture. And then also we are going to face the less availability of water, which are going to include different strategies that we can use. For example, in the case of the heat waves, we're going to be able to use more trees. They're going to be keeping cooling more the environment. Also, we can use the green roof, and when we can put crops or plants in the roofs to keep cooler the buildings. Also, in the case of the reduced availability of water, we can use water use efficient crops, drought tolerant crops, also improve the irrigation systems, food storage, and also doing food banks. So also in the session 3, we're going to be covering the extension and advisory services as a promotion, the climate change strategies. They are going to be the person that farmers are going to trust to understand these concepts and get them closer to the practice in the incorporation in the plan of the farmers to make more or less vulnerable to the climate change this food system. So you're welcome to learn more through this study unit.